Hello, Gorringes are on view for our final weekly sale of the year, the 19th of December. It's cutting it a little fine for Christmas. So we're going to look at things that could be Christmas presents. If you've cut it a little fine and you need to find something for the ones that you cherish, then now might be the opportunity. So what can we find in the sale that could be perfectly suitable? Well, the first thing I found actually is probably completely unsuitable as a Christmas present. Lot 441, but it caught my eye. It's classically Gorringes. It says 6 items. You get item 1, a gun sight or part thereof with the war issue stamp on it. You could probably work out what that came from. Got an old paper label saying £6 a gun sight, £7.50. You get a Surrey Fire Brigade helmet, wow, 2 gas masks containers, and a staff evacuated no entry sign. But the pride of place, to my mind, is this fabulous tin printed for St Dunstan's, the blind charity for the blind, and they've only recently rebranded their name. They gave their site, What Will You Give? It's a collection box. You drop the coins in through here, which would make this figure, who is based on Bruce Bairnfather's old Tommy sort of character. And he says down there, "Thank ye, mate." Old Bill was the character. So it's a bit rubbed and worn, but it's a lovely old tin, that. So there's a great lot 441. Interesting lot. But does that help you with your Christmas presents so far? Perhaps not. You're shaking your head, madam. Lot 445, a Grampian microphone with an on-off button. I'm not sure what that says. It says you broadcast a lot, perhaps. Lot 445. Carrying on along, there's a rather nice death memorial plaque for Thomas Wally of Road Street in Chester, who departed this life in 1745, aged 57 years, 11 months. And then it says about all the rest of the family snuffed it subsequently. Lot 436, perhaps not the most cheerful of Christmas things. Okay, let's keep trying. Guns and knobkerries seem inappropriate. How about some Trevor Boyes paintings? 654. That one is Gravesend Reach. You also get in the lot sail barges, and they're not just any sail barges. A bit like a Marks and Spencer's Christmas advert, not just sail barges. These are Thames sail barges, it says on the back. And you get with it another oil, the Creek Kirby Lasoken, lot 654. Estimate around about £100 or so. So you've got 3 presents for that. That could be good. Otherwise, how about something for the Moorcroft collector? 462, 3 plaques. A little bit unusual, these frame plaques. They're essentially like the lids for boxes, the trinket boxes they made. But these do appear to have sort of period frames for them, 462, with the 3 flowers. A painting, a view of the Parthenon in Athens might be nice. Lot 651, finely done. It's got an attribution to Johann Marzol, around about early 19th century. Typical sort of grand tour material there. I think this is quite pretty, and this is Christmassy. Let's take the sticker right off the front of it. Strange ideas I have. Look at that. The Virgin and Child with attendants in a nice old frame from around about 1900, 1910. Lot 424. And on the back, Madonna of Peace, it says. Cathedral of San Severino. So that's Christmassy, isn't it? And nice and well done and what have you. You like these sticks? Okay, so we've got lot 421. Stick for a short person. You get this knobbly one, staghorn, and 2 others. One with a serpent in quite a nice sort of folk arty naivety, which is inscribed Somme 1916, suggesting it is also has a First World War trench art connection. So there's something different. Lot 421. Of course, local brewery Harvey's, old enamelled tin sign there for the beer drinker. That is lot 419. Prop him up so he doesn't upset the Beswick horses standing in front of it. Down the line here, a chain mesh suit of armour, lot 397. Probably Indian, but we will have catalogued it accordingly. Very smart, lot 396. These handsome late Victorian, stroke Edwardian brass and cut glass Corinthian column table lamps. Good condition, smart look to those. Expect those to do well. On the other scale, 398, the fun scale. Look at this, the perfect bar. You set up your table. Yeah, exactly. You set up the table there. I presume there's a bracket for it. There we are. The bracket's up. Ice. Even got the original tongs. Printed glasses, and then the Tantalus with the bourbon, scotch, and something else, rye. So suggesting it's American, 1950s, I guess. Got 398. Great fun for the bar. Back to the war-related things. How about that? This is Golf and Hitler. What a combination. Lot 402. I'm awfully sorry, Adolf, old boy. Wrong bunker. Boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
So there we go. And I think it's saying it's Wentworth, the golf club there. So there we go. That's something different. Fishing boat, 672. Julien Porris. Look him up. Lots of stuff about him on the internet. Doesn't make huge money. Probably about £100 or so for that 672. But it is a genuine original oil on canvas. Quite a nice look to it. Good colours. Glass. Always glass. That's quite a smart bit of cut glass there. It's got an etched motif there that doesn't actually spell anything, but I guess if you know what it means, you know what it is, and perhaps we know and have said on the description, perhaps we haven't. That's lot 403. Further back here, we've got some trench periscopes, we've got some swords, we've got Agatha Christie books. We have the painting up here, Mr. Pettigrew's Toy Shop by Deborah Jones, who specialised in sort of teddy bears and the like. That's lot 689. Quite a nice Hesketh Hubbard wood engraving of a mill in Holland, lot 686. Pleasing finish to it. Writing slopes, decanters, Chinese vases, but we're still not really finding that Christmas gift, are we? So let's go behind the counter and see what we can find. So let's try a bit harder, shall we, and suggest something else. Lovely little paperweight here. Lot 485 with the little animals and signs of the zodiac or what have you within it. It might be signed. I haven't spotted it, but when we catalogued it, we may have looked at that. It's got that sort of baccarat look to it, and it's lovely dinky size, that one. Sits next to an Hermes steel scarf toggle, do you think?
Probably.
Not sure. Lot 484, yeah. And a Dunhill cigarette lighter that needs a good buff up. Potential presents, perhaps. Down here behind the counter, some nice beadwork purses, lot 501. Always very heavy, of course. Lot 502, the Mont Blanc pen scent. That's a good prezi, but it hasn't got the box. We're going to be critical, and we are. And it's a little bit rubbed, so perhaps that's not one for the present department. Some bone scrimshaw style caskets, lot 503, the ship, and then the sperm whale beside a tropical island. Not old, not ivory, but nicely made, lot 503. A Colt revolver, quite a nice Colt pistol there. Not quite sure. For Christmas, it says, I want to shoot you. Lot 514, I think we're saying about £500 estimate on that one. Next to it, 513, Vuitton, ever popular it seems, card holders and Percy type thing, perhaps a little bit dated though. So we're still not trying hard enough. How about some silver? Let's get more serious about this for Christmas. So, lot 840, not one, not a pair, not three, but a set of 4 George III silver candlesticks. So 4 is you know, a good number. Obviously, a pair is nice, 4 is good, 6 is better, 8 is remarkable. Yeah, so a set of 4 is quite something. And these are by Hallam and Carter. They are 1763. This model is sort of Gothic, inspired by Strawberry Hill, Thomas Walpole, that type of thing. They're all nicely marked. They all match of the same date. A little bit of wear and rubbing, commensurate with age. You can see they're just slightly pierced through on the top. But so would you be after that length of time, 250 years. Quite an interesting model. You know, you can look at these and almost think they're actually quite sort of modern in design in terms of they could be a bit arts and crafts rather than as old as they are. But they're a nice thing, aren't they? And the estimate, I didn't tell you an estimate, but the estimate is 8 to 1200, which seems eminently sensible and tempting. Now, other potential presents underneath here. The colour, look at that. Yes. Woof, lovely. Let's take the sellotape off the top of the box, strangely, and do 8 to 9. So what you get this George V cigarette box with, okay, it has got a couple of tiny flaws to the enamel and there again, but lovely rich colouring, engine turned. You don't have to use it for cigarettes, of course. It is 1928, and with it, this compact, I guess. This is Swedish silver. It had something in the middle there. Yes. It had an applique. Could have been marquisite, could have been monogram initials. So good condition, but missing the thing. Estimate for the two together, 200 to 250. It's really the enameling that boosts that value. How about something sweet? Lot 831. Now this shape, to those in the know, that shape immediately says Russian.
Oh, really?
Yeah, these sharp angular lines and this type of geometric decoration. It's got 831. It's marked underneath, and the marks here will have the number 80, the numbers 8484 for 84 zlotnik, the Russian standard of silver, plus a date I'm reading here. It looks like 1875. It's a sugar basket. The estimate is 250 to 350. Again, seems appropriate. Gerald Benny, magic name. Everybody likes Gerald Berry. Would you like a piece of Gerald Benny for Christmas? Oh, how super. Question is, yeah, there's always a catch, isn't there? What is it?
It's for flowers.
Yes, that's right. It's for flowers.
Yes.
No, it's not for flowers.
No. Oh, it's for cigarettes.
It's for cigarettes. Yes, but so we'd love to say it was for flowers because that would make it, of course, so much more saleable. But actually, no, that's a cigarette holder for they would sort of fan out of it. Oh. So it's so of its time though. Why not? You know, it's 1978. It's estimate 120, 180. It's fully signed up with the Gerald Benny marks upon it. Good solid piece of silver. And you could, of course, you could use it for flowers or something like that and have fun with it. But let's not be misled about what its true purpose was originally. Then I'm coming to the end of silver here. But while we're smoking, let's carry on smoking. Smoke for Christmas, say Gorringes. Lot 823. There's a whopper, isn't it? This
Cuthbert Dixon.
To Cuthbert Dixon.
Two.
On his 70th birthday, keep smoking. Happy memories from Family Rind, 1957. So this was made a lot earlier than that. This was made in 1926. You've got two compartments. These for your cigarettes, this for your cigars. There's your cigar cutter or cheroot cutter, and then you have a permanent flame burning from these. And you take a flame and light your cigar from it. So a smoker's compendium with later inscription, good weight of silver to it. Strange estimate, 280 to 320, very precise estimate. But yeah, quite a thing there. Reasonably smart looking on a, yes, we think, or maybe not. Yes. Is it just a bit old smoky? There's other things under here, like this nice big cup. There's a nice rose bowl there, lion handles, but we're going to finish up in the silver. Pair of taper sticks. They're nice, aren't they? So, really nice. Model is sort of George II, George III in style. Traditionally, these were cast, so you look for the join line running down through them, which I think we have got here. So they're made to traditional construction. Oh. We expect the hallmarks to be under the foot in the corners, and they are, all good and well, but these are not George III. These are Garrard & Co., good quality, Queen's Jewelers, 1934. They're of sufficient weight, substance. They have a bit of substance to them, partly because they're cast, of course. Estimate is 100 to 150. Could do with a bit of a clean-up, but that would make a nice present, wouldn't it?
Very.
Good. We've finally found something that would make a nice present. So while we're making nice presents, let's end up on the jewellery and suggest you could open on Christmas Day, open up. Oh, you've got me a fob seal. Okay, I'm not doing it right, but Rog says it's got a very nice matrix. Can you see the very nice matrix?
Yes.
Yeah, it's got a very nice matrix. It's gold overlaid. It's probably late George III, actually. Estimate 1 to 150, but probably not too appropriate for Christmas. So how about lot 890? The love, we could, are they swallows? Are they lovebirds? I'm sure there's lots of symbolism there. Late Victorian, Edwardian, diamonds and pearls set into gold, little pretty brooch. inoffensive. Estimate 1 to 150, should make a bit more. 887, we were debating this. Catalogues a coronet brooch, so give it to the Duchess in your life. I was suggesting it could be WRVS, the Wrens. So
the right
but either way, it is diamond and emerald set into gold, and it's rather nice thing. That £200 to £300 estimate. So don't get too close. Yeah, good. Otherwise, if you're fancy spending a bit more, how about 934? There's a nice ladies Omega wristwatch there. It's very white, isn't it? That's 18 karat white gold. It's got French marks upon it. The dial is set with sapphires and diamonds. And what you have to watch for these is straps can get a bit twisted sometimes from wear, but that's pretty flat. It's of substance again. It's good weight to it. Estimate £1,500 to £2,000. Quite a thing. Nice, good. There we are. Got a degree of approval for that. Expensive though it might be, gentlemen. Then, if you thought Diddy was too Diddy, or you're feeling a bit more flush, how about that? That is about as good as you'll get for a nice diamond set. Sorry, can you get to it? There we are. Let's compare the sizes. That's a really lovely 4 in a row. Unusual, usually 3 at the most. Okay, they could be bigger and more showy, but in a way, its modesty is part of its charm. Ruby set, cabochon ruby eyes. Lovely thing that. Estimate is 400 to 600, lot 935. Now we're talking. And then, of course, if you really want to go push the boat out.
Sometimes say that Rog might find a box.
Yes, Rog might find a box, or he might not. Yeah. Yes, that's right. 941. How about that? That is a ladies' steel and gold Rolex Oyster wristwatch from.
I can't get the colour of the lovely. It's mother of pearl, isn't it?
It is pink tinted mother of pearl.
Yeah. Well, that's better.
You getting it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it ticks the boxes. It's steel and gold. It's got that unusual pink tinted mother of pearl dial with the diamond set numerals. It's in its original box with paperwork and certificates and the brochure and everything else. It's a date just, as in it just has the date. Who needs more? Lovely thing, that estimate 2,500 to 3,500, still very much what everybody's after. So there we go. That's got more expensive, but for the if you want something a little bit different, how about lot 885? Looks the part, doesn't it? Very impressive. Would that be fine as a diamond? That would essentially be a bit like a sort of Asher cut. You'd be talking tens of thousands of pounds, but this is not tens of thousands of pounds because this is cubic zirconia set into platinum, though. So a quality setting, a good-looking dress ring. You don't have to worry about its value for being mugged. You just have to worry about people thinking you've got a blooming great diamond in your finger. But I don't think that's going to happen. I haven't heard of that happening around here. Perhaps the dark streets of London, but you're probably safe in Lewes. £300 to £400. So wear it in Lewes, not in London. There's the tip for today. £300 to £400 estimate. Nice thing, comes with a box. Don't even have to ask Roger. So there we go. All sorts of goodies in the sale. And remember, treat yourself. So don't just hold back and presents for other people. Put number one first. And therefore, we can shift a whole lot more of this stuff that otherwise we'd be stuck with. So come along, view the sale, bid online. But if you want it before Christmas, think about coming down and collecting. We do have a collecting system now. You book online to reserve your appointment. You walk in the door and we have your items ready for you instead of wandering around aimlessly looking in cupboards for a couple of hours while you wait. It's a great new system, prevents frustration for all concerned. So do take that into consideration. Enjoy the sale. No postage, postal strikes, everyone very busy, lots of pressure. So as I say, parcels going out before Christmas are very unlikely. We might get a few out, but we won't get lots. So that's why I say you need to come along and collect. We're closed from December the 23rd, midday, and we're never coming back until the new year, where we'll come back on the Tuesday the 3rd. Tuesday the 3rd, we'll come back and start doing this all over again. So thank you very much for your following throughout the year. Have a happy Christmas and Merry New Year and all that stuff. And we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.